different.
Shut up.
Around 2:30 yesterday afternoon, police responded to reports of gunfire at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland, Florida. There, a shooter, who is now in custody, opened fire on defenseless students and teachers. He murdered 17 people and badly wounded at least 14 others.
When I was in high school, we didn't have the internet, so we did not know that things happened elsewhere.
I heard what sounded like a popping sound. Then some noises coming over the loudspeaker. Sounded like weeping noises. And really wasn't sure what was going on at that point. And then realized that we were in some sort of a situation. So I gathered my class over to my coat closet area, which is what we practice in our lockdown, and had them sit on the floor. I immediately locked the classroom door. As I was doing this, I was reassuring them, it's okay, everything's fine, we'll be okay. We were able to hold it together. They were amazing. They were quiet when I needed them to be, and they held each other. And they were perfect.
Back when I attended high school in the late 80s, early 90s, school safety was not a concern of mine. I don't think it was a concern of any of my fellow students.
Was there a part of you that was like, this isn't real, this would not happen in my school?
No, there wasn't.
Why so?
It's been happening everywhere. I've always kind of felt like eventually it was going to happen here too. So.
School shootings were never actually in school for me. I never thought about them, I never knew about them.
I'm not sure if my teachers were concerned about it, but I certainly wasn't. It wasn't because I was just focused on what a typical teenager would be focused on. It was just not something that was on my mind.
I was in the gym and I heard I heard like 7 loud booms, and the gym teachers told us to go in the corner. So we all huddled, we started crying. All the gym teachers told us to go into the office.
And so I never heard of a school shooting, not even once. I had a very comfortable, peaceful school experience.
Never crossed my mind until Columbine when I was in high school. And even then, it didn't really become part of education until years after that.
Unfortunately, what it means to be an American today is to be afraid.
In 2018 alone, 113 people were either killed or injured in school shootings in the United States.
It was 21 weeks into 2018, and there were already 23 school shootings where someone was hurt or killed. That averages out to 1 school shooting a week.
Despite the amount of media coverage, students seem to dismiss them because of how often they happen.
If guns were harder to acquire, then less school shootings would happen and more children in elementary schools, middle schools, and high schools would be safe.
Countless lives have already been lost due to the unwillingness of change seen in our government. It is up to us, our generation, to be the change we wish to see in America.
We need change.
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 We are change.